Falls man is reflecting on the 80th anniversary of D-Day, when the U.S. and Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy in what became the largest ambitious invasion in military history and led to the defeat of the German Nazis.
And now he and his wife are honoring the D-Day anniversary in a very special way and were overwhelmed with emotions when they learned about the number of South Dakotans who died in the battle.
Yeah, I've always been a World War II history buff since I was a kid.
Rick Tupper, who's a military historian and even has his own 1942 World War II military Jeep, spent 10 days in Normandy, France this past May with his wife Erica. While there, they walked through the hallowed grounds of the American Cemetery at Normandy, where over 9,000 Americans are buried, those who lost their lives at Omaha Beach. Tupper says their sacrifices need to be honored, especially on this 80th anniversary of D-Day. He says it was an emotional trip, thinking about all those young lives lost.
There are a lot of veterans buried here at the South Dakota Veterans Cemetery, but when Tupper was in Normandy, he also learned there are a lot of South Dakotans buried there.
51 to be exact.
And those 51 South Dakotans were just farmers, average people, and I don't want to forget them. I don't think we should forget them. So I think it's important that as you go through there, you recognize their names and the sacrifices they did. You know, there's a young man from Sioux Falls that was 19 years old that 80 years ago today, he died on Omaha Beach.
His name was Glenn Dow, a young man from Sioux Falls. Tupper says reading the names of all the South Dakotans and their stories was well worth the trip to find out how they played a role in defeating the German Nazis.
It was kind of the beginning of the end. So it's important that you kind of walk those grounds to find out, you know, what had happened before that and then what took place after.
And this past trip was Tupper's third time of visiting Normandy.